What's going on, everybody? Slang Dutchman here, and today we're starting to wrap the Civic. Now, as you can see, we are going for a purple, a very dark purple. Looks good in the sun, but then when the evening hits, it turns almost to black. What I'm doing now to the side and the roof is that I'm wet sanding it. I'm just done cleaning it off, and I'll see how it dries, and then maybe touch it up a little bit more, see if it's any bad. But compared to the rear that I've already done, don't know if the camera picks this up.
Have you done the rear?
But like this, all these little specks that are in it is basically stuff that was in the paint, and I was like, yeah, damn it. So it's only this piece, so maybe I can do the rear again if I really feel like it. But for now, I didn't want to make the same mistakes. You need to learn from it, and I'm learning as I go. So Thomas is here. Hello.
Hi.
So I wet sanded the whole car because I noticed that here were some spots as well, and now it's all nice and smooth. So we can apply some vinyl. I think today is the day.
Make it some nice color again.
So we laid the foil on the car and just cut it out roughly, because this is going to be one piece, and then the door I can do separate with these leftover pieces that I've cut out. So I think we just need to start. I don't know where to start, top or bottom. I think top. It'll be easier. But then I need to make sure that the bottom section here doesn't like sag or whatever, because then it doesn't line up there.
Just start here. You know that this is good and this is good.
Well, yes, like this in the middle. You start with that edge,
Yeah.
and then work our way up, because I have like spare room on that whole section. So we're just gonna start somewhere, and then you will see some results. So, getting closer. One side is almost done, or almost done. Visually, it looks almost done.
So, almost ready. Finishing up. Little cuts.
Getting the edges done. Final little pieces before we can say we did one side.
Almost.
Well, I have to cut this off and tuck it in, and the same with this piece. Here at the bottom, wheel weld, but then here this edge. But it kinda, I don't know how it looks on camera.
It looks good.
It starts to look like a freshly wrapped car.
Well,
I'm hyped to see it
fresh
with
color.
with the tail lights in and everything.
Yeah.
Because then it really comes together. Because it's still, in my eyes, it's still a little bit of a piece of shit. But
It's a Civic. It will always be a piece of shit.
true. So, day 2. Thomas is getting the door card off so we can remove the door handle and the side strip. And I think we're also gonna remove this top side. I think it's just clipped on, and you can just pull up.
Everything that I can.
Yep. So while he's doing that and making that door ready for a piece of wrap that we cut out yesterday, so that's just there. I'm starting off with the other side. Just gonna do a big cutout, like here in the middle, and then basically take the windows-ish out. Leave some extra room for some error, but looking at how it went yesterday, I think it will be just fine.
So, while Pete's finishing up his side of the car, I finished the door and painting some trims. So shit's gonna look fresh again. Still need some coats, but I think it's gonna look better than it was. Sure. He's finishing all up. It's nice, going a lot quicker than yesterday. So he's learning. Can't see it on camera because of lighting, but this is shit. This is not very nice. This is not very nice. So little bit of black paint and it will be more nice.
Nicer. It will be more nice for sure.
Look at that cut. With precision.
Well. Gonna be tucked there anyway.
It's gonna be tight.
Toit, Mr. Powers.
Yes, very nice.
Now this edge amongst the window seal and the rear window, front side, almost there.
Yep.
So Thomas is finishing up the doors, which is now done.
This is the end.
Kevin is prepping the spoiler. But this already, there's so much shine on camera. This is sick. Can't wait for the end result. Just to do the front fenders, both sides, and then the roof, and then if we can manage the bumpers and the bonnet, but I don't think I have enough, so I'm gonna, I think, prioritize bumpers over the roof, because that's now just black, which, well, it's not the best, but it kind of works. It's better than having poverty spec black bumpers. But the up first, the fenders. Now I did the spoiler, which is like a Boom-X style wing. Don't believe it's real, I believe it's a replica, but I did the sides only, because the middle pieces I don't want to do purple. Maybe some carbon print or something else, just to break it up a bit. I think it's gonna look cool. Otherwise I can still do the middle part. But let's just install this thing, because although the car is looking very good with the wrap, the rear hatch really needs something. If I put it close like this, yeah, it really looks weird. Okay, it needs a bumper, I know, but hold. Let's just put the spoiler on, because that makes a big difference, and then maybe unpack the bumpers, see how they fit. So the spoiler is on. I think with it now just being just base material black, it already looks good, but it needs a carbon. But damn, this looks good. I need to stand further away to get the whole picture, but so let's unpack. Can't complain about the packing. One brand new front bumper, which is gonna be way better than the other one. It already does so much for the look of the car, doesn't it? Squeeze the fit. And a rear bumper. Now the reason I got this is that these don't have the weird molding trims on them, and it's just all nice and clean, which I think is a way better option than the old ones, especially with all the bad paint on them. I need to like sand them down, primer them. The time and money that is costing me, then it's cheaper to just buy a new bumper. Come on. There we go. what a fitment. Rear bumper installed. I mean, yes, it's black and it still needs to be in color, but the fact that there is a bumper on now just the skirts, need to paint those black. Don't mind the engine bay because that's horrible. Yep. And then here we have the old rear bumper, which has the ugly side moldings, but it does have like the Type R lip, which we're gonna take off, and then I need to sand it, paint it, wrap it, because this one is it's too expensive to buy new for just a little lip, and it's not that much surface, so I'm gonna fix that, put them on, but so far it's looking good. So we've been working on the vinyl for the last remaining pieces, or at least the last of the pieces of vinyl that I have. I need to do the roof and the bonnet, but I don't have the vinyl for it. So I'm gonna do the front and rear bumper. I had a piece that was basically exactly the length, and I just was able to cut it in two because it comes in 152 centimeters wide. So yeah, I'm using this back piece here as the main line. Everything else is going to be folded around that. So I'm just going to heat it up and rig it around the corners, hopefully. It's just a lot of trial and error figuring out how the foil wants to be shaped, how it wants to be moved, how it reacts to the heat. It's just, you know, I did the orange E36, which was good, but well, on camera, but in real life there's just little spots on it that are not that good, but then again it's a drift car, so I don't really bother. This is turning out a lot better, except for a little bit spots in the car that not even are my fault, but I'll show you those later. For now, let's just get this back piece on. Also, I want to listen to music, so I'm just gonna turn off the camera because of copyrights and show you guys the end result. So rear bumper is done. Buddy Yelmer polished the rear tail lights, as you can see, because there was, I think I showed it before, there was so much of a white mist of the overspray of the previous owner, and we just cleared that completely up, so they look like new. Rear bumper is fully wrapped.
It totally cleans up the...
This is hard to film like this. You do it like this, but then it's a little bit fisheye. So what I'm doing now, I fully sanded down the side skirts because the paint on there was terrible. I'm doing now the same with the front lip, so it gets all nice and clean and smooth. I put some body filler on there, just not to make that weird gap anymore, because when the vinyl is over that, even though the body filler will eventually crack, it's already cracking because it's a plastic piece and the body filler cannot reach that stretch. But when it's all said and done and on there, then I don't think it's gonna be much of a problem. And also it's somewhat of a quick fix. Just gonna get some extra vinyl and then maybe do those again. But I got that one, and then the rear lip that's there on the table. Hi Thomas. So I'm sanding them down now, so then after dinner time I can basically clean them, prep them and wrap them. I need 10 centimeters of vinyl a piece for those, and then I need 15 for these, and I have 52 centimeters left, so I have 2 centimeters of play in total. So hopefully I will make that, but that's the tricky part. Let's go. So after doing the side skirts, I think it's ready, we roll it out. bam, there we have an end result. Car is fully into wrap vinyl. I just did the side skirts that are now on, because before it had like an edge here of like red and white of the previous colors and everything, so this covers that completely. Looks perfect. The only thing now I need to do is the roof and the bonnet. So also one of the final steps of the MOT is getting the outer tire rods fixed, because one of the... Give it a bash with a hammer. Yeah. Is that one of the boots of the ball joints here has split. So we got a brand new one which we're gonna install. We did the other side already, and I thought I put Mike to work. And this is the same Mike from the UK that I've been visiting for well, a weekend or a few weeks back. Kuba's here as well. And well, we're going to a festival hoping to take this car, but it's not ready for MOT yet, and I need to do a few more things. Wasn't able to make it, parts didn't show up in time. So just hanging out, having some fun, see what we can do. In the meantime, progress has been made. So today we managed to get MOT on the Civic, so it's road legal again and we can drive it. But before we're gonna do that, because of course I already did, I've got some carbon wrap that I wanted to put on the bonnet. Now, a long time ago I had some carbon wrap that I applied for a customer because he wanted it, and it was like a 5D version of it, and that looked really good and I was impressed. I was like, wow, if this is vinyl nowadays. So I ordered it, but it's not the right vinyl. It's not the same that I had back in the day, because in my memory it had a little bit of a brownish tint to it, and also when it was applied and done there was like a film that you can take off, so that was all scratchless. This is just vinyl that, well, I can work with this, no problem. But the texture, as you can see, it's a little bit, well, there is some gloss to it, and especially when it's on the bonnet it's gonna look way different than now. But it looks a little bit too silver, too metallic to my taste, but it's better than the green. So for now we're gonna put this on, and then probably I'm gonna source a little bit of extra purple, and maybe just do the bonnet purple and just give the car some accents. We're gonna finish up the front lip and the rear lip, put some vinyl on that, and then hopefully put it all together and have a somewhat, for now, done piece, because there's a lot more coming to this car, but that will be for a little bit later. Let me just wait till my buddy Jelmer gets here, because he was supposed to be here and I need an extra hand with this vinyl. I might be able to do it myself, but it's way easier and way cleaner to do it with a buddy, and also a lot more fun. So I'm just gonna wait till he's here, and then gonna pick the camera back up. So after doing all the edges and everything, put the windscreen washers back in, this is the final result. I don't think it looks too bad, at least it looks better than the green. I have to do the spoiler as well, but I wanted to do the lips first and get those on. But before that, the car is really nasty and dusty, so I'm just gonna spray it off and wash it off so it's all nice and clean, and then maybe if there's time I can work on these. So let's wash her up. And just like that, I just rolled it outside, wrapped the front lip, the rear lip. So let's cut to some beauty shots. just like that. It's nice, wet, cold outside. It's the next day. I did the shots, went home for dinner because it was already 8 o'clock. And I was like, yeah, I'll finish this off tomorrow. But then, weather. But here we go, we have the final result. For now, just gonna rock it as is. There's a few spots that I still want to finish up, but also I have a few mods still for this car to fix. But you know, when is a project car ever done? So you'll see more of this thing on the channel. Also, I owe you guys a test drive to show you guys basically how slow it is, but how good it sounds. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of the carbon, how it looks, or how the whole car looks, how the transformation looks. I'm keen to hear your guys' thoughts about it. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace!